Good afternoon. Hope you had a great weekend and a great Sunday. I wanted to come on here and let you know that a lot of things will be changing with my business, and I'm very excited about it. Back in 2018, I started my business, Resilience and Psychological Fitness Center, and I was doing virtual evaluations, specifically veteran disability evaluations. Then in 2019, I opened the doors of my brick and mortar office here in my hometown of Cartersville, Georgia, doing more veteran disability evaluations and individual therapy. And this community has been very, extremely supportive, and I'm thankful of that. But what I wanted to let you know is that as of the end of October of this year, I will be closing the doors to the brick and mortar and only doing work virtually as far as any type of coaching services that I'll be offering. I'll be doing all those virtually. And I'm opening up a totally new program specifically for caregivers, family members with dementia. So I'll be doing primarily individual and group coaching with those caregivers, just to help to give them some strategies on stress management and how to navigate through the medical system and all the other support systems that are needed in order to help not only the loved one with dementia, but to help themselves to be able to deal with the day-to-day things that a person that is managing that has to deal with. So I'm really excited about that. It's very near and dear to me. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. I put a poll on here, and I know that people come on later, usually when I'm not live. So later, if you watch this later, I want you to answer the poll. The poll question is, do you know someone with dementia, someone who has had dementia, maybe passed away, or someone who is currently living with dementia? I would love to get your feedback. I'm currently developing my resources for the coaching program. And one of the things right now, as I'm trying to get a pulse on, is really how many people that are in my circle or that are, somewhere out there that come across me actually encounter someone with dementia. And because what I've learned over these past few years, when I've been dealing with it myself, is that there are lots of people that I didn't know, people that I know personally, people that I know professionally, who have family members with dementia. And dementia is an umbrella term, so there are lots of types of dementia. Alzheimer's type is probably the most common, the one that people are most familiar with. So when I say dementia, I do include that. I wanted to let you know that based on some of the data from the Alzheimer's Association, they say that an estimated 6.5 million Americans aged 65 and older are living with Alzheimer's, and that's like currently in 2022. 73% are 75 and older, and about 1 in 9 are 65 and older, and about 2/3 of Americans with Alzheimer's are actually women. So I'm very interested to know, if people are even aware, because I know, like, sometimes in my own family and other people's family, they may just think it's typical aging, some of the things that they see, and they may not even seek out any kind of support. So people may not even really be aware, but if you do know, I would love for you to let me know. Over the next few weeks and months, I'll be talking more about, and thank you, Danny. Can I call you Danny? That's what I know you as from college. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. It's not sexy or glamorous work, but I think it's very important work. I mean, I know from personal experience of dealing with it, and that there's a high prevalence rate. And so I also will be incorporating information about brain health in my practice, more likely doing workshops on brain health. So I'm really excited about that, and I'll start coming on here more frequently, talking about things like signs of dementia, the differences between the different types of dementia, differences between Alzheimer's and dementia in general, which I kind of mentioned generally just now, but just going into a lot more specifics about what to expect with those transitional cognitive changes that we see as people get older. Also, I want to let you know that I still will be doing other types of work, but mostly in group settings, and it primarily will be workplace wellness groups and workshops. Let me see. Gotta look on my notes. What else did I want to say? Oh, so I did create a checklist, and the checklist, it's 7 evaluations to ask for if you suspect dementia. So if you know somebody that maybe has some cognitive decline that seems like it's more advanced than it should be for their peers or other people their age that you know of, it can be very helpful. And it's a free resource that you can go to my website to get at psychfitcenter.com, or you can go to resilience.ck.page and you can access it. And I'll put the link here in the, I don't know what it's called, down in the comments. Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm still not proficient on going live. I don't know all the lingo, but anyway, I just wanted to come on and let you know, hey Tanya, I see you. What's new in my practice, and probably starting next week, I'll be coming on here weekly talking about some of those things I mentioned related to dementia and cognitive decline and brain health. All right, well, have a good evening.